Hello, and another warm welcome from the Soccer World Cup 2019, and a warm welcome to this programme. Your chance to catch up with how your country has been getting on, perhaps seeing how your rivals are doing too. Today we're concentrating on day 6, a day where some countries confirmed they were going through to the knockout stages and others confirmed they were going home. And we'll start with the group of death and Pakistan against Hungary.
Hungary go. So highlights of the game between Hungary and Pakistan. Hungary in their red strip against Pakistan, who've struggled for points but have made lots of friends here in Crete with their energetic play and their ever-improving performances. No chance with the first goal though, that flew past the keeper when Rihad Rabal pulled the trigger. Beautiful goal. Right into the corner. Rabal at full stretch, couldn't be faulted there. Lovely shot. Yusuf Butt in the Pakistan net. Kept the scoreline respectable with some great saves. And at the other end, his opposite number also got into the action, even perhaps when he didn't need to. But what he did need to do was hang on to the ball, and that was Shaban Hussein getting in, scrambling it over the line after the keeper let it squirm from his grasp. And at that point, Pakistan were level, but not for long. Chobo Ponso knocking the ball in from all of a metre, maybe possibly less than that even, to restore the lead. Pakistan stuck to their task gamely and tested the Hungarian keeper on a number of occasions. Well, that was a wonderful free kick converted there by Benza Bognana, and he struck it low and hard. The keeper unsighted by his own wall, I think. Saw just a blur as it flashed past him. And then Rico Rabolt with the tap in for the 4-1 goal to seal a Hungarian victory, which sees them on the way to the KO16 and looking like one of the teams here in Crete that may well have a tilt at the title come the weekend.
So the final score there, Pakistan 1, Hungary 4. We can speak to the Pakistan head coach. Kevin, I described it as the group of death.
Yes.
It was going to be tough for you, wasn't it?
It was tough, and you know, a lot of credit to the players because they worked tremendously hard. And I think what happened was that we played Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, and you know, at the energy levels we just couldn't cope with the remaining of the teams that were in the group. They had strength and depth which we didn't, and that's not being disrespectful to the guys that we had. And particularly on the Germany game, the guys gave everything they got, absolutely. And so that come the game on yesterday, they were spent. The energy was gone, and I think mentally they were fatigued as long as they were physically as well. So yeah, it was tough, but it was a great experience.
As I was going to say, let's look at the positives. And one of those, I don't know if you noticed, but the German coach actually tweeted a video congratulating you on your performance against them. And let's remind our viewers that Germany are the defending champions.
Yeah, they are the defending. They're a good side. You know, I think they started a little bit slow, and it's one of the games that I looked at during the course of before we came out here, then during the course of the few games that were played earlier in the week. It's one of the games I looked at and thought we'll maybe get a point or something. If we get a point, then you know I can retire from football and live comfortably at home. But that wasn't the case. But yeah, the guys played extremely well. They did, and they gave everything they got against the Germans. And for the guy to give that interview after the game, I thought it was very professional and top class from the guys. So it was brilliant.
Regardless of where you finished in this competition, by all accounts, a vast improvement from the Pakistan who played in Lisbon last year.
Yeah, I wasn't here last year, but you know, I believe that the guys were more defensive minded. So we tried to change that. It was a different group of players as well, because we had that selection process that we unfortunately wanted to political issues with. So, but without going into that into detail, it was a different team, and you know, some of the guys didn't arrive until Sunday. In actual fact, the game we played against Colombia, the goalkeeper was my assistant coach, although he scored. You'll thank me for saying that. He did. He scored a tremendous goal. Yeah, it was a different team, but the progression has been absolutely top drawer. You know, the guys have they've come on leaps and bounds from last year, and everybody, you know, is full of praise for the guys, and they've you know, they have a huge fan bases now around the world. So I think we put Pakistan back on the map in football.
Yeah, you talk about the fan base. I understand a huge media attention on you as well, and yeah, I'm assuming that can only help in finding the players for the next World Cup.
I mean, there is good players in Pakistan, you know. There are some, especially up in the hills where people don't know about these guys. There's lots and lots of good players, and we had good selection process, you know. But unfortunately, it was you know, it was put to bed with the visa issues and that, you know. But we rallied round, all the guys behind the scenes rallied round, and they brought in a group of players that took a little bit of time to adjust. Excuse me, it took a little bit of time to adjust. But I think once they got going, especially, it took them 2 games to get going. Once they got up and running against the Germans, they showed that they can compete. And it's just a shame that we had to play every day, because we never had a lot of time to do any training, which wasn't great. But as I say, they showed what they're capable of doing. When they need to turn it on, they can do. And yesterday, as I said, they were all spent. Energy was spent physically and mentally. They were drained. So, but for the guys who really enjoyed it, you know, a lot of the guys have now gone home. I'll be going home myself very soon. Mentally drained. I'll probably come back here for a holiday next week.
Well, Kevin, thank you very much. A well-deserved holiday, I'm sure, and thank you very much for speaking to us.
No problem.
Now to another group, and well, Wales hoped that with a high-scoring win, perhaps they had a slim chance of going through to the knockout stages. Let's find out how they got on against Morocco.
So it's a penalty to Wales, or rather a free kick outside the area to Wales. And look at the way that Jordan Carey hits it brilliantly there to strike that first goal for Wales. 5 minutes on the clock. And here's a dangerous moment. Ball comes across. Anybody coming in? Yes, he fires home. That's the equaliser from Abu El Karama. 1-1. Racing forward. Tries the shot. Oh, what a goal from Gerardou. It was a snapshot from way out, as you can see. That's 2-1 to Morocco. Brilliantly struck. Well, it might well be that that's a penalty, and indeed it is. And the man who's going to strike it boofs through the penalty. There it comes. Bang! And that's 3-1 to Morocco.
So Morocco with the win in that game. We can speak to Wales manager Barry. Was it too much in the end to ask for from that match?
I think
your
so.
Team?
I think with the game the night before against Lithuania, where we lost 2-1, we played in that game with 36 minutes with 4 men outfield. It was a hard ask. The boys felt a few decisions didn't go our way, so the boys were deflated going into the game against Morocco. And with only a day's turnaround, it was very hard to lift them. And a few of the boys had a bit of ill discipline in that game. So again, we were down. So it was hard. You know, it has been a great tournament. The first 3 games, the boys have been magnificent, but they just run out of steam in the last game v Morocco. It's a pity, but a lot of positives to take from this now going forward for next year's event. To draw against Poland 1-1 the team that lost in the final last year. That was a massive result for us. We built on it against Lithuania. Things weren't quite right for us in that game, and it ended in a really disappointing performance against Morocco. The boys have got a lot to work on, but we'll be ready for next year.
It sounds as if you are thinking positively now.
We've got to take the positives. With the first 3 games, the boys have been magnificent, and I'm proud of them all. Some little decisions maybe didn't go away. We're not blaming anybody, because you earn your own luck, and you know. But against Morocco, obviously we had 2 boys in the bin, so that is our real discipline. So the boys have got to work on that. But there are more positives and negatives on this tournament going forward, for sure.
What have you made of being here and the surroundings?
Oh, it's a fantastic venue. Everything has been top draw, and I'm sure going forward they'll just get better and better. It's an excellent event.
So you're thinking now about next year and what you can do to improve?
Oh, definitely.
Coming back for a third World Cup?
You always reflect, you know, take the positives and negatives from us as management, the players, what we've done wrong, what we've done right, and build on them. We'll be ready to go again for next year. And
going back to Wales, when does that search for the next team start?
We'll give them, you know, now until Christmas off.
Yeah.
The time we get back in November, December, they can have 2 months off. We'll meet back up in January, have some tough training sessions, look at the selection process, get some trials going. But the squad is already there. You know, we might add 1 or 2, but I'm really happy with the squad and the development. We just got to push on going forward.
Excellent. Thank you so much for speaking to us. We'll look forward to Wales being part of the tournament again next year. So that's it for Wales. But what about the hosts, Greece? They were here in a packed stadium last night to try and confirm their place in the knockout stages if they could just beat Latvia.
Well, he has been brilliant, that man. That man, Guts, has been absolutely fantastic. He's made some brilliant saves as the Greeks have come forward, selling the dummy there. And in the end, a wonderful effort, but over the bar it goes. A long shot. A long shot. Oh, another great save from Guts. And might be that he's turned that, yes, for a corner. Oh, that's the save of the tournament. How did he do it? Brilliant save with his foot there. Look at that. Oh, super save by Guts. What a save. Reflex action. Brilliant. Now he's down making another save. So they come forward again, and he dives to his left and keeps that one out. Now then, Greece come forward again, and this shot brilliantly saved by Guts. This time, he's had a quiet time, Arisakos, but he had to make a save there. Now it's there. Oh, it looked as though it was going to go in from Tanasai, but again, another brilliant save. Look at that, point blank. What a match. But then the goal, it's the goal that Greece wanted, and it's Sakisanitos, the man putting the ball in the net with his left foot. So, 27 minutes, 1-0. Continuing to keep the Greeks at bay. Again, a fantastic save. He's had one heck of a tournament. He's certainly had one heck of a match. No question about it. Now, on the penalty, right at the death. 40 minutes on the clock, and there it is. Stamos driving home the penalty. Nikos Stamos.
So despite the efforts of the Latvian keeper, Greece with the win there, and they are currently top of the group at the point of recording, but we're waiting to see if that changes. Mexico playing Chile behind us in the same group, and somebody who will be interested in the result of this match is the Croatian coach Dino, because Croatia already through, but you're not sure who you're going to be playing next.
Yeah, we're not sure. We are watching now the game. Mexico, if Mexico wins, they'll be the first in the group, and we play Mexico.
So you are through though.
Yeah.
Whether you play Greece or Mexico, are you pleased to have got through the group stages, to be in the knockout stages?
Yeah, of course we are pleased. That was the minimum goal we put ourselves before going here, and now every game is just bonus for good work.
What about the group stages? Were there points in that you were happier than others?
Yeah, I was happy with the last game. We won 5-0 against Colombia. We lost against Brazil 1-0, and we played 0-0 with Turkey. We couldn't score goals. We created a lot of chances, but we couldn't put the ball into the net. That was the problem. And because it was, we have a lot of young players who are inexperienced, and maybe they got nervous or something like that. But okay, now we scored 5. It's a lot easier, and I hope we will be good against Mexico or Greece.
So it sounds as if during the course of the tournament you've found your feet, you've lost your nerves, and you're feeling a bit happier scoring those goals.
Yeah, I hope so. I really hope so, because we are a very good team, and I just hope the guys won't be nervous to show it.
In terms of who you play next, as I say, it could potentially be Greece. Would that be something for you to look forward to in this stadium in front of this crowd?
If I play, I would be happier to play against Greece, because when I was a player, I loved playing against the crowd and against when it's full stadium. But as I said, we have a lot of young guys, and maybe they will be nervous if we play Greece. So maybe it's better Mexico, but we won't choose. We have to win, and if we want to win the World Cup, we have to win every game. So
indeed, yeah. Thank you very much for speaking to us. It's a fast-moving tournament, isn't it? So we're waiting to find out exactly who will be in those knockout stages. But we will know by our Day 7 look-back show which of these teams, will it be Dino's, will it be Greece, will it be Mexico, are progressing to the final. But for now, thanks for watching.